Right folks, how are you all doing? This Save It here and welcome to a different kind of episode of the quest to a solo win on Warzone. The thing that makes this episode a wee bit different is that I'm recording most of the audio in post-match as I was laser focused in this game and didn't really talk much, though I've left a wee bit here and there so you can hear my thinking at times. So I decided to land at airport, as you can see, for no other reason than to grab a scavenger contract so I could get some money for a loadout, self-revive, a gas mask, UAV, and all that stuff that you need. Basically just to set myself up really well for the rest of the game. Now the intention was to finish the scavenger and then move on to a few recon contracts so I could see where the final circle would be. However, that didn't exactly go to plan. It seems like a few other people had the same brilliant idea as I did, and they weren't going to just let me grab the scavengers without a fight, which I ended up losing. Bastard. Even though I died here, I'm a right stubborn prick, so you best believe I'm going straight back to finish what I started and get the scavenger done. Weirdly enough, it's only when I watch gameplay back I can see how much of an idiot I really am when I play this game. For example, when I first grabbed the contract, you couldn't see the first crate was on the very bottom of the terminal rather than on the first floor. So looking back, it was really stupid of me to get into that gunfight with absolutely no guns, and so what I should have done is what I normally do and just bolt. As we pick up the last of the scavenger crates and get some of that fresh moolah, I'm looking for the nearest buy station to buy the stuff I'll need to secure the win. Basically, I decided to go for the station at the other side of the airport as it would put me in a good position to start a few recons and get the circle peaks. Just before I cross the apron though, I'm making sure there's no one around to ambush me. Thanks to my headphones, I'm hearing footsteps around me, but I'm not exactly sure where he is yet. As he pops out from hiding, I start to unload a barrage of stopping power rounds at him, with undoubtedly some of the best shooting you've ever seen, and I pick up number 2 of the game. That is the worst fucking recoil I have ever seen. Now at this point I'm feeling a bit disappointed with myself that I died twice, but thankfully in this game I had the chance to redeploy. Following a pretty stupid death that could have been easily avoided, I'm back again on a one-man mission to get my loadout. I'm looking around at the map here for another scavenger contract that could secure me enough funds for a drop and also redeployment, but I couldn't find any, so I had to settle for a recon on the other side of the map. Thankfully, my abysmal luck started to change. The Call of Duty gods smiled upon me and dropped a loadout right below the spawn point. Again, looking back, I can see how stupid my plan was to go to the buy station and get a loadout drop. If only I had the patience to wait, could have avoided dying again and get my guns for free. Now at times, as damn could be a bit of a hot spot, I was a wee bit worried that I'd be shot as soon as I landed, but to my surprise there was no one around. At least no one that saw me. Now I had my Grau, my Kimbo Renettes and my perks that turned me into a ghost. I felt a lot more comfortable bolting out in the open to get to the circle. As I moved around the back of the house while hunting someone inside, I heard someone dropping in to get his loadout drop. He didn't have the same luck as I did though, and this time I really do pick up kill number 2 of the game. Back to the task at hand though. After breaking all the windows and opening the doors to spook him, I start going for the kill. I wasted my time checking upstairs before finally figuring out where he was. Expecting a close range fight, I had my retties at the ready and unloaded a few bursts into him and picked up my 3rd kill of the game. I fucking shat myself there. Oh my lord. As good as the Renettes are, I don't think they're quite as good or as OP as the Akimbo snake shots. One good thing about them both though is how rapid you actually run with them. That speed is definitely useful, especially when trying to outrun the gas. Speaking of outrunning the gas, this chap down to my right was doing just that and was bolting to get to the circle. Unfortunately for him though, I was waiting primed with the Grau to pick up my 4th kill of the game. After picking up that kill and safe inside the circle, I decided it was time to finally spend some of my money buying the essentials, an armour pack, a gas mask, self-revive and a UAV. My greedy side got the better of me however, and I decided to do another cheeky scavenger hunt to boost those funds even more. The first crate I was scavenged was stashed in a building where I knew someone was camping, so I deployed the same tactics before but in reverse, sweeping downstairs first for moving upstairs, securing the kill, and then grabbing the scavenger. I quickly grabbed the other 2 boxes before the circle got to me and I started moving up the hill towards where it was looking the final circle would be. Now I knew there was a sniper at the top of this hill trying to pick off stragglers running from the gas, so I sneaked up behind him and tried one of those finishing move things, but for some reason that didn't work, so I just beat him to death with my gun. So worth it. Moving a wee bit further in the circle led me to this building here, where the heartbeat told me there were people hiding. Now, being the sneaky wee fuck that I am, I went in through the back door to try and pick one of them off, which I did without him even knowing where I was. Now before you say anything, I know I get extremely fortunate with the circle here, but it's slap bang on my building, but to be honest, I'll take whatever luck I can get. There isn't actually that much that happens for me to comment on from now, so I'm just going to hand over to past, or live me, to bring this episode to a close. Take it away, you boring fuck. Oh my god, shot himself there. It's fine folks, kill each other. I hear someone. Alright mate, Heart's starting to go now, Christ. Arms are sweaty. Chap there. 4 guys left. Guy over there. Guy there. But I'm not expecting anyone to come up behind me. Could still come up this way. Three guys left. 9 left. Right. Oh. Oh. He's down here. Oh, he's stuck in there. Out you come. Come on, mate.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Oh! I've done it! Ah! Yes! Come on! Ah. That is my second ever solo win. And first one the stimulus and the first one I've ever recorded, so I'm fucking happy with that. Christ. I'm actually shaking, man. That's brilliant. Check my watch. See what the heart rate's saying. Does it want to work? Hey, first. Heart rate at 103. It's as if I'm doing a pretty fast walk. But I'll take that, 10 kills. Not bad. Not bad at all. Right, thank you very much for watching the first win of the quest to the solo win. And we'll see you next time. Cheerio.